Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I am working on making a mold of this synthetic jewelry plastics that I found in one of the store, which I forgot which store I found this. It's probably Joanne Fabric or Michael's. So I'm just creating a plaster of Paris mold, and I'm trying to figure out the success and failures. So actually I have some chip area, so the water did not flow and dry up. It kind of settled down the bottom of my mold, so it's not as detailed. So I did try another uh, mold. I used clay, which I know it will reduce in size. But there you go. I'm just trying to show you what I did. And thanks for watching. Hope you like this video. The rest of this video, I'm going to show you how I set it up, how I poured the plaster of Paris. I did wait for it to dry up, and I, I put clay around it as my support. So those are throwaway clay. You don't want to reuse that because you don't want to mix plaster with your clay accidentally. You just don't want to get it fired like that. It most likely will explode. Here is the setup of the clay. I box them around to support, making sure it's really sturdy and tight, no leaking, no leakage, and make sure you apply this Murphy's oil before you pour the plaster, because if not it will be it will get stuck. It will not be released. It will chip your design. So my Murphy's oil is running out. It's kind of sticky, so I have to water it down and make sure it's brushable. So now I'm preparing for the plaster of Paris. I am using a bowl. I placed a plastic on top of it for easy cleaning. I just have to sprinkle the plaster. Once I have a tiny island, that gives me a hint that I have enough. I will stir it and apply it on my so now I am going to be pouring this on my setup. Before I pour it, I will reinforce the Murphy's oil on the wall of my mold, my clay, and the surface. All the surface should have Murphy's oil, so you will not have trouble pulling it out later. So that's one part that can be disastrous if you don't have Murphy's oil. It will be stuck. It will ruin your piece or whatever you have, or your sculpture or whatever design you have. Now I'm getting ready to pour my plaster. I'll be checking it, checking the consistency. I have this spoon that I'll be using. You can see if you have sticky clumps. So I'll be pouring them slowly, avoid bubbles. The only thing I found out from this experiment is the wood I use is not really sipping the water, so my water on the pieces stayed and kind of leave some unevenness on the design on the piece. So next time use a regular wood. So this is somewhat like a sealed wooden piece that I thought might work better, but it's not. So next time I will just use a regular wood. So wood gives it more air exchange, or it's breathing underneath. it will help with the drying stage. So I'm pouring my mixture of plaster of Paris slowly, and until I fill up the pieces from the top. So I poured all the plaster. Now it's drying time, and as it dries, you can see the water standing on top. So I created a little drain section so it will dry up a bit, and it will help with the drying time. So now it's dry. It turned hot to cold. That's when you know that the plaster is ready. So time to remove the clay around and reveal the mold. So here it is.